Hi, welcome to Tuesday night's short form class. So tonight we're going to do the second Repulse monkey and Iron Fan penetrates the back. So let's get started. And we'll start by just doing the form as far as that Repulse monkey. So let's adjust this, make sure I can be, okay, great. So let's start with the short form to the Repulse monkey that we did the last day. And let's just take a moment to bring ourselves here. Feel the whole body. Notice how you're feeling tonight. So it's good to just take a moment just to tune inwards. Notice how you're feeling. I'll notice how I'm feeling. And then let's get started. So let's feel the feet on the ground and that connection all the way down into the earth. Soften everywhere. Okay, and then we sink into the right, turn into the right and step out shoulder width. Transfer into the left and bring the right foot round. Just relax. Weight in the left. Allow the arms to float up, excuse me, and down. We turn to the left and turn on the heel of the right and make the ball. And then step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right for ward off right. And roll back. Press. Yield. And push. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand. Send out the hook. Step nice and wide with the left. Look at the palm and turn it over as the right foot comes round. Sink into the left. Pick up the right and bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left. Step back with the right and then yield with the left. Yield with the right into white crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink that right hand down the front of the body. Pick up the left foot and step left. Brush past the knee and sink forward. Left. Right. Play guitar. And open up again. Step with the left and sink forward. Push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left. Step around with the right and sink into the right. Reach forward and punch into that front foot. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And then we turn on the heel of the left, opening the body up. Sink into that left foot. Step out with the right. Just adjust here. And then let the left hand sink down and back up. Step around with the right and pull the right hand to hip as the left hand comes round to push. Roll back into the back foot. Press into the front. Yield into the back. Sink into the front as we push. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Step onto the heel. Look at the palm and turn it over as the back foot comes round. Sit back into the back foot and turn on the heel of the left. Sink in the left. Step forward to the corner and turn the waist. And now the two hands sink down. Turn right, picking up your back foot. Punch under elbow. And now last week's we turned to the right. And back to the centre. Feel where the right ankle is. Step back on the ball of the left. Turn to the left, bringing the right foot round. And sink into the back foot as we push. So let's do that one again and we'll add the second repulse monkey. So we're here with the weight in the right foot and the right hand is just down lower than the elbow, just in line with your solar plexus. So we turn to the right, sinking in that right foot. Arms open up. Turn back to the front. Bringing the right hand round so your shoulders are parallel. Then bring the left foot in by the ankle. Step back onto the ball of the left. turn the waist to the left as the right foot comes around, and then back to the center as we push into that left foot. Okay. So let's do that once more, and then we'll add tonight's one. So we're here. Excuse me. So you're in, weights on the right foot. So we turn to the right, opening up, relaxing the shoulders. Turn back to the center. Feel where the ankle is, and step back onto the ball like Repulse monkey. I mean, stepping like a cat, step back. Bring the right foot round, and then push into that back foot as the right hand pushes. Okay. So now we're doing a mirror image. So we're turning to the left this time, and the two arms open up. So the left arm looks palm facing down, and the right palm is facing at the ground. So then turn back to the front. Bring the right foot in by your ankle and step back on the ball of the right. Put the foot down, and now as you start turning to the right, bring the left foot round to the front. So your body has turned to the left, and then we sink around the back foot to push with the left hand. I'm going to show you facing this way. So let's get into it from the first one. So we're in the weights on the right foot. So we turn to the right, and the arms open up. Feel everything, shoulders relaxed, everything relaxed. So turn yourself back to the front, keeping the left hand where it was. Bring the left foot in by the ankle. Step back on the ball. Transfer into the left foot as you're turning the waist to the left. So your body is looking to the left now. And then push. So you come, it's a little figure eight, quarter of an eight, from the heel round to the toe of the left foot as you drop the elbow and push. That can take a little bit of practice, so don't worry if you haven't got it yet. So then we turn to the left now. So the right palm is looking at the ground, and the left palm is looking to the wall over here. So stay in the left foot as you turn back to the front until your arms are parallel. Bring the right foot in by your ankle and step back, like stepping like a cat onto the ball of the foot. Start turning the waist to the right, and the left foot comes round. And now we're going to go round that back foot, heel to the toe as we push. So try and get a feeling of staying in your back foot. When we push, there's a tendency to move forward. So you're going to go down the back foot as you push. That takes a lot of practice because it's counterintuitive. It's much easier to push into the front foot than to push away like this into the back foot. Just doesn't feel natural. We just need to practice that. So we'll do the two together. I find is the best way to get this. So weight in the right foot. So stay in the right as you turn right and the arms open up. And then turn back to the center. Arms parallel here. Bring the left foot in by your ankle. Step back like we do in stepping like a cat. Now as you put the foot down and now start turning to the left. And as you're turning, let that right foot come with you. So you've turned to the left. And now we're going to turn back to the center, bringing the weight round that left foot. Now stay in the left foot as we turn left. Right palm looks at the ground, left palm looks down here. Turn back to the center, arms parallel. Bring the right foot in by your ankle. Step back on the ball of the right and bring the weight into it. And now start turning the body to the right and let the left foot come with you. And then push into that back foot. Okay, so let's just keep doing them. I'll face this way this time now. So if we do it every second way, so you can have a look as well if you're looking back to see what it is like. So we turn to the right, open up. Turn back to the center, letting the arms come around parallel. Bring the left foot in by your ankle. Step back on the ball, put the foot down and start turning to the left, bringing the right foot round and then just sink into the back foot. And by sink, I mean you're coming round that back foot, letting yourself melt down into the ground. Then turn to the left and back to the center. Bring the right foot in by the ankle. Step back on the ball of the right. Start turning to the right. Put the foot down. Start turning to the right. Bringing the left foot round. And then push into your back foot. And I'll do it again facing this way. So right foot looking to the corner. You're on the heel of the left. No weight in that left foot really. So sit down and feel this nice stretch down your lower back as you tuck under. And we turn to the right and the arms open up. Turning back to the center, relaxing. Step back on the ball of the left. Put the foot down and now start turning to the left. You're bringing the right foot round on the heel to the front. You've turned to the left and now you're going to turn back to the center, but keep the weight down that back foot. And then turn left and open up. Keep everything relaxed. Check your shoulders relaxed. You're smiling. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right. Turn the waist to the right. Bring the left foot round on the heel and then sink into the back foot as you turn back to the center. Okay, so let's go again here. Repetition is everything for Tai Chi. So I'll try it this way as well so that you can see it from a different angle. You might notice something new. So turn right and open up and turn back to the center. The arms become parallel. Right palm looking at the left tiger's mouth. Feel where the right ankle is. Step back on the ball of the left. Put the foot down and start turning on the heel of the right to the front and then sink into that left foot as we push with the right. Turn to the left and open up. Turn back to the center. Feel where the ankle is and step back on the ball of the right. Bring the left foot round. Push into the back foot. Okay, so let's do one more here. So we're in the right foot. So soft. Turn to the right. Turn back to the center. Feel where the ankle is and step back on the ball. Put the foot down. And then as you're turning to the left, you're bringing that right foot round to the front and then push into the back foot. Turn to the left and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right. Bring the left foot round to the front. Push into the back foot. Okay, and let's do it here again now. So we're in the right foot. So sinking down, letting the lower back soften. Turn right and open up. We turn back to the center. Feel where the ankle is. Step back on the ball of the left. Turn left, bringing the right foot round. Push into the back foot. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right. Bring the left foot round. Push into the back foot. Okay, so now let's go from, I hope that's clear. Let's go from the beginning to there. And when we get there, we'll do that 3 times and then we'll keep going on to Iron Fan. So from the beginning, now let's just tune in again to bring ourselves here. Feel, notice how you're feeling now. It's always good to just check back in with yourself. Where is the attention? So where is our mind? How does the body feel? How does the room feel where you're practicing? Or the space? Feel into the space. Feel all the space around the body. And let's also feel the space in the body. Get a sense of the body just being a space of awareness. And then we're going to sink. Step out. Relax into the left. So if you've been working with us on the morning sessions, just feel now like the hands are resting here. We're drawing the energy up, through and around the body. And then down, all around and through the body, through that space. Turn to the left and we make this ball of energy. And then we stretch it open into our dot left. Make the ball again here. And then we stretch it open into our dot right. Roll back. Bring the hands around. Now feel like you're stretching open here like we do as we breathe in. And sink forward. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Feel that space between your arms. Make your hook and bowl. Send out the hook. Step out nice and wide and then look at the palm. Bring that up around the energy. Sink into the left. Draw the arms together for lifting hands. Step back, shoulder stroke. Yield. Yield. White crane. Float that right hand on, clearing the space in front of your body. Fold the left hand over. Brush past the knee. Sink forward left. Right. Press to play guitar. Open up again. Brush past the left knee and sink forward. Sit back, feel that sinking through the air as your hands sink down and then draw them back up. Step around with the right, feeling that air as we sink into it and punch. Turn left. Just open the space as you turn right over the top of this ball of energy and sink forward. And now stretch it open as you turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as we gather. Step out with the right. We're going to move over here for space and sink the left hand down. Back up. Step around on the heel of the right and feel the space as you pull the right hand down and push with the left. Roll back. Into the back foot. Press. Yield, opening up and push. Softly round on the heel of the right. Turn the waist. Step onto the heel of the left and then let this hand float up through the space. Bring the back foot round. Sit back. Turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left. Step to the corner, turn the waist, and then float down through this space of energy. Punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left, bring the right foot round. Repulse monkey with the right. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back with the right. Repulse with the left. Great. So now, because this second section, takes us deeper, let's go from the crossing hands to there. We'll do it the 2 more times, and on the third one then, we'll keep going to the next one. But this is good practice for everybody. So weight in the left. So you feel that lovely, big ward off crossing hands here. Feeling of ward off in the 2 arms. Feeling your shoulder blades opening like the skin on your back is stretching in a soft way. And then let the left hand sink down through the air and back up. Feel this lovely big round space of energy here. And then pull, bring the right hand to the hip. Roll back. Softly into the back foot. Into the front. Now feel opening. You think of opening to all this energy, drawing it in and then just releasing. Bringing the right foot round on the heel. Make your hook and bowl. Send out the hook. Let your left hand float up and turn it over as the right foot comes down. Sit back, relax back into that back foot. Turn on the heel of the left and step to the corner. Let the hands float down, punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Back to the center. Step back on the left. Push with the right as you sink into that left foot. Turn left and open up. back to the centre. Step back with the right, bring the left foot round. Repulse with the left. Beautiful. So let's do one more. From crossing hands, sinking in the left. Step round with the right. Roll back. Softly into the back foot. Softly into the front foot. Opening, opening, opening. Releasing. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Turn the waist softly round. Without the hook. Step with the left, look at the palm. Sink into the left. Sit back. Step to the corner with the right. Turn left softly. Sink the hands down. Pick up your left. Punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Back to the centre. Step back on the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round. Sink into your back foot. Turn left and open up. Back to the front. Step back on the ball of the right. Bring the left foot round. Push into the back foot. Now let's keep going. I think we've done it twice or 3 times. Can't remember the count, so let's go one more. I think we've one more to do here. So the great thing about getting spacious is that you lose sense of time and space. So let's just feel the feet on the ground. Bring the hands up into crossing hands and sink in the left. Step round softly into the right foot. Roll back to the back foot. Press. Yield. And push. Softly round. Make your hook. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as the right foot comes round. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left. Step forward to the corner, turn the waist and let the 2 hands sink down. Turn right. Punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back on the left, bring the right foot round. Push into your left foot. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the centre. Step back with the right, bring the left foot round. Push into the right. We turn right again, just like the first one. Turn back to the centre. Step back with the left, bring the right foot round. Into the back foot. And then turn to the left and make a ball with the left hand on top. Bring the weight into the right foot, bring in the left foot round on the heel. Sit back into the left foot, look over your shoulder. Bring the right foot in by your ankle and step around to the corner. And the right hand comes up as the left hand sinks down parallel to the right. Stay turning to the right and bring your left foot up as you make the ball. And then turn to the left, bring the right foot round. So your feet are parallel and then sink into the left foot. Step in. Turn right. Sink into the right foot. Step out. Turn left. Sink into the left foot. Step in. Turn right. Sink into the right foot. Step out. And then draw the hook up the centre line. Step with the right. Step out with the left and bring your right foot round. And then as you extend the left hand, the right foot turns back out. Pull into the right foot. Sit down, squatting single hip. Turn the left foot out. Press down and pick up your right foot for 1 golden rooster. Step back on the ball of the right. Pick up the left foot for the 2nd golden rooster. turn the waist to the right, step back on the ball of the left, your right foot into cross hands, fan out, toe kick, turn left, step back with the right, cross hands, fan out, kick with the toe, and then turn back to the center, fold the left hand over, step with the left, you're clearing the space here, brush left knee, sink forward to push, and then turn left as the back foot peels up. The left hand comes over the right as you pick up the front foot and down on the ball of that left foot for needles at sea bottom. And then sink into the right as you straighten up, weight in the back foot. This foot's empty. Okay, so let's just do that needles at sea bottom, 2 more, and then we'll add iron fan is, next posture. So let's go from the second, from this kick where we've kicked with the toe. So we turn back to the center, step with the left, brush past the left knee, sink forward to push left, peeling up the back foot. Left hand comes over the right as we pick up the front foot and bring it down on the ball as we back in the center. The hands open up, sink into the right, and you come over the top. It's like you're coming over the top of a ball here. Okay, so I'll do it facing this way as well, just in case you need to see anything. So we've just done the fan out and we've kicked with the left toe to the corner. So we turn back to the center, step onto the heel of the left, brush past the left knee, sink forward to push, turn left, right as the left hand comes over the top and back to the center, down for needles at sea bottom. And then we just straighten up, sinking into that right foot. Okay, great. So now next time, I'll do that facing a few different ways because you need to see it. Okay, so let's do that one last time here. So we kick with the toe to the corner, turn back to the center, step with the left for brush past the left knee, sink forward to push. Turn left, peeling up the back foot, sink into the back foot as you turn right and peel up the front foot, and down on the ball of the foot for needles at sea bottom. And then sink into that right foot as you straighten up over the top. You're in the right foot. Now, from there, this foot is empty, so you can pick it up, step forward on the heel, and as the weight comes in, the left hand reaches forward and the right hand pulls back by your ear. So I'm going to show you that facing this way so you can see that last bit there that we're doing. So we go from the kick. So we kick with the left toe, turn back to the center, step with the left, brush past the left knee, sink forward to push. So left, right, needles at sea bottom. So we straighten up, keeping the back nice and straight, over the top, and then step with the left. Now you put the foot down, and then as the weight comes into it, the right hand pulls back. It's like pulling a bow. And the left hand lines up, it's lined up with that left leg. So you've got the right hand by your ear and the left hand is lined up with the left leg. It's called iron fan. This is your fan that penetrates the back. Okay, so I'll do it once or twice more facing this way so you can see that, and then we just keep doing it for a bit. So kick with the left, turn back to the center, step with the left, brush past the left knee, sink forward to push. Turn your waist to the left as you pick up the back foot. Sink into the back foot, turning right, picking up the front foot, back to the center, needles at sea bottom. And then open up like you're coming round a ball here, kind of an egg-shaped ball. Sink into the right. Now pick up the left foot, it's empty, so you step forward on the heel, put the foot down, and then as you start transferring the weight, your right hand starts pulling back like this. It's like opening up like that. It's a fan. So you can think of a fan opening up, and the left hand ends up in line with the left thigh, and the right hand ends up in line with your ear. So let's do it once more facing. I'll do this time facing this way. You might see a different angle. So I know people told me it's handy being able to go back over it and watch it and repeat just the lesson. So I like to try and do it now from different angles. So that may help, I think. So this hand is on the wall, an imaginary wall here for balance, and this hand is lined up with this leg. So we kick with the toe, turn back to the center, folding the left hand over, and the right arm comes down here to the side. And we step onto the heel of the left, brush past the left knee, sink forward, push. Turn left as your back foot peels up. Turn right as you pick up the front foot, and the left hand comes over the right wrist, down for needles at sea bottom. And then we sink into that right foot as we straighten up. The arms come up like a ward-off shape here. Pick up the left foot, step forward onto the heel, and then as you're coming in, the left hand comes to line up with that left leg, and the right hand is on up by your ear, a bit like on that wall, but in line with the ear. Okay, so let's do it a few times from facing this way as well. We do it from that left kick to repeat last week's as well. So toe kick, turn back to the center, step onto the heel of the left, brush past your left knee, sink forward, push, turn the waist to the left, peeling up the back foot, sink into it as you turn right, picking up the front foot, and down on the ball of the foot for needles at sea bottom. Then straighten up, sinking into the right foot so your left foot's empty, step forward and left, pull and push for iron fan. So this has a feeling of the right hand pulling back as the left hand slices forward. So let's do a few more here. So kicking with the left toe, turn back to the center, folding the left hand over, step with the left, brush past the knee, sink forward, push. Turn your waist to the left as you pick up your back foot. Turn the waist to the right, pick up the front foot, and back down to the center, needles at sea bottom. Sink into the right, over the top and down into that right foot, and then pick up the left foot, step onto the heel, pull with the right as the left hand slices forward. Iron fan. Okay, so one more. And then I think we'll do one more and then we'll keep going to the end and we'll come back and do the whole form. So, toe kick, turn back to the center, step with the left, brush past the knee, sink forward, push. Left, peeling up the back foot, sink into the back foot as you pick up the front foot, down on the ball, needles at sea bottom. Sink into the right as you straighten up. It's like you come over the top, step with the left, pull with the right as the left hand pushes. Okay, so then we turn on the heel of the left, sink into that left foot, step round with the right and strike with the fist. Pull the fist to your hip. Now if you're new, just keep going with us and split. Just copy as best you can. Step round with the right, step with the left and punch with the right. So now sit back into your right foot, turning on the heel of the left to the corner, the hands cross, fan out, sweep the right foot round and now flex the foot. It's a heel kick here this time and we turn back to the center, brush past the right knee, sink forward, push. I just want to adjust a little bit here and cut for space. So sit back into the left foot and turn the right foot on the heel. Into the right foot, brush past your left knee and punch down. And then turn on the heel of the left foot, the right hand comes up the center line. Come into the left as the right hand sinks down and back up into ward off right. Now we all know this, so roll back. Press. Yield, opening up here. Push. Bring the right foot round on the heel, letting everything relax. Feel your weight going down that left leg. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step around with the left. Look at the palm. Turn it over as you sink into that left foot. Now we're going to turn back on the heel of the left. Back into the left foot as the right hand comes to the hip. Turn the right foot round. Step to the corner. Roll up. And push. Sink into the right as bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink back into the left as you make a ward off with the right. Step round with the right. Roll up. And push. Sink in the left. Step with the right. Corner with the left, roll up and push. And then turn on the heel of the left. Sink into it as you make a ward off with the right. Step right around, roll up and push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Press the left hand to the dantian. Step with the left. Turn the ball of the right. Ward off right. Roll back. Press. Open. Gathering. And release. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Make your hook. Step round with the left, look at the palm, sink into the left foot. Turn your right foot back out. Pull into the right for squatting single whip. Turn the left foot out and make a fist at the left shoulder. Step up with the right and cross the fists. Turn left and then back on the ball of the right and slap with the right. Take the left foot out to the side, spin around, sink in the left, sweep lotus with the right and bring it down the heel. Two fists, left, right, hammer into that back foot and split. And then turn back to the right, pick up your right foot, step forward to the corner, step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward. Now let's turn on the heel of the left, opening up. Sink in the heel into the left, step back with the right, lovely, crossing hands, and then stay in the left foot, turn the right foot back out into the right foot as you bring your left foot in, and then we straighten up. So just take a moment here to just check your whole body. And notice if you're holding any tension. Feel the sensations in your body. And then just let it relax as best you can. Okay, so now let's do a form. And when we get to the repulse monkeys, we'll do a few of them. And when we get to the iron fan, we'll do a few of them. So, heels together. And let's just stand for a minute, feeling the whole body, all the feelings, sensations. And let's also feel the space all around the body and feel this energy now that's been building between our hands, our arms. Just the space around the body that gets a feeling of being more full as we practice. So just take a moment just to feel that energy now between your hands. And then as you bring it in, like when we're doing the crossing hands, you can feel like there's something in here that's just a thicker. So like we're making this space all around us more alive. Noticing maybe its aliveness. It's mysterious what happens, but something in the whole space shifts. It's like it's more alive. It's like it's water. So it's like we're almost surfing this space, floating in it, just becoming one with the space. So, as best you can imagine that, feel it, just let this Tai Chi just dance in all your cells. Let go into it. Let the magic just run in your body. So heels together. And we sink. Step out with the left. Bring the right foot around and feel these hands floating. And then let them float up, drawing the energy up. Letting that energy run down through your body. Turn to the left and then fill this ball with that energy. Stretch it open and toward off left. turn on the ball of the right and fill this ball with the energy, and then step forward into ward off right. Roll back. Press. Gather. Sink forward. Bring the right foot round. Send out the hook. Step out with the left, look at the palm, turn, sink into that left foot as the right foot comes round. Sink in the left and pick up the right for lifting hands. Pulling down to the left. Step back with the right. Yield, yield. White crane spreads wings. Feel that hand floating down through the space, clearing the energy. Opening up. Brush past the left knee and sink forward. Left. Right. Play guitar. Open up. Brush left knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Feel those arms floating down and floating up. Turning the right foot to the corner. Sink in the right. Punch. Turn left. Turn right. Over the top and just sink forward. Now open, open, open as we turn on the heel of the left. Gathering that energy in. Step out. So we sink in the left. Double ward off. Step around with the right. Right hand to the hip of selection and comes round. Roll back. Round to press. Gather. And push. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Turn the ball of the left. Step onto the heel and look at the palm and bring the right foot round. Relax into that left foot. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Step to the corner. Turn the waist. Two hands sink down away. Pick up the left foot. Punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Back to the center. Step back with the left. Bring the right foot round. Push into the back foot. Turn left and open up. Back to the center. Step back with the right. Bring the left foot around as you turn to the right. Push with the left down into the right foot. So let's just do those two repulse monkeys again. So the weight's on the right foot and we turn to the right. Open up. Back to the center. Step back on the ball of the left. Bring the right foot round. Sink into it as you push with the right. Turn left and open up. Back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right. Bring the left foot round. Push into the right foot. Okay, so this time now we'll just do it and keep going. So from punch under elbow, turn the waist to the right, feeling that opening in the heart. Turn back to the center, opening the back heart. Step back with the left, bring your right foot round. Push into the left foot. Turn left and open up. Turn back to the center. Step back on the ball of the right, bring the left foot round. Push into the right foot. Turn right and open up. Back to the center. Step back with the left. Push with the right. And we're going to turn left and make the ball. Bring it with you onto your right foot. Sit back into the left. Look over the shoulder and step around with the right. Diagonal flying. Sink in the right and step up with the left. Turn the waist to the left, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Sink in the left. Step in. Sink in the right. Step out. Sink in the left. Step in. Sink in the right. Step out. And then draw the hook up the centre line. Step with the right. Turn on the ball of the left. Step forward. Bring your right foot round. Then extend the left hand forward. Pull into the right foot. Turn the hand over and sink down. Turn the left foot out. Sink into the left and pick up your right foot. Golden roosters. Step back with the right and the left. The palms cross. The energy passes. Left. Golden roosters. Step back with the left. Cross hands. Fan out. Kick with the right toe. Turn left. Step back with the right. Cross hands. Fan out. Kick with the left toe. And then turn back to the centre, folding your left hand over. Brush past the left knee. Sink forward, push. Left. Right. Needles at sea bottom. And then sink into the right foot. Over the top. And then the left foot's empty. So we step forward with the left. Pull and push. Iron fan. So let's just do from the kick. So we've kicked with the left. Turn back to the centre. Step with the left. Brush past the knee and push. Left. Picking up the back foot. Right. Picking up the front foot. Needles at sea bottom. Sink in the right. And then step with the left for iron fan. So when you finish, your left hand is in line with the left leg and the right hand is in line with the ear. And it can feel like it's pressing against a wall here. So the palm is flat against to the right. So one last one. And this time now we'll just keep going when we have the iron fan done. So we kick with the left. Sorry, I'll go again. I kick with the left and turn back to the centre. Brush, left knee and sink forward, push. Turn left. Right. Needles at sea bottom. Straighten up and step with the left iron fan. Now turn on the heel of the left and sink into the left foot as the right fist comes to the dantian. Step around with the right, strike and then pull the fists of the hip as you come into the front foot. Roll back softly into the back foot and split. Make a fist with the right. Step around to the corner, sink in the right. And punch. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as we fan out, sweeping the right foot round. Kick with the heel. Fold your right hand over. Brush past the right knee and sink forward, push. Sink into the back foot as you turn on the heel of the right. Step forward with the left and punch down. And then sink back into the right foot as we turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left. Step forward with the right into ward off right. And roll back. Press. Open. Open, open. And release. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Make your hook single whip. Step out with the left and bring the back foot round. Turn on the heel of the left, bring weight into the right foot. Sit back into the left foot as the right hand comes to the hip. Turn the right foot round and step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink into it as the right hand makes a ward off. Step around with the right, roll up and push. Sink in the left. Step with the right. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Sink into the left. Step around with the right, roll up, push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Sink the left hand to the dantian and step forward and left and toward off left. Turn on the ball of the right, making this ball, and then step up with the right forward off right and then roll back. press, opening to gather, sink forward to push. Bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, turn the waist, turn on the ball of the left and step out onto the heel. Look at the palm. Turn it over as your right foot comes around it and then extend the left hand forward. Pull into the right. Sit down, turn the left foot out. Make a fist at the left. Cross the fists. Step back with the right, sweep with the left and slap. Take the left foot out to the side. Spin around, sink in the left. Sweep lotus with the right and bring it down on the heel. Turn left and right. Hammer and split. Turn back and pick up that right foot. Step around, sink into the right. Step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left, right. Sink forward. So bring the left foot round on the heel. Sink into the left as the hands cross. Step out with the right. And then stay in your left foot as the right foot turns back out. Sink into the right. Step in with the left. And straighten up. And take a moment just to feel the whole body. All the sensations. Notice how you're feeling. That was pretty intense. So I just feel like I need to let's just do this little stretch here because I think we've been kind of working intensely. So let's just stretch this out. We just do 3 one way. Let yourself hang here. And then we'll go back the other way. 3 back this way. Palms touching. And just back up. Lovely. So let's just sit for a few minutes together, just to soak up all that energy, all the nice work we've been doing. Let's just feel it and let your body feel that. Let yourself feel it. Let ourselves feel it. So let's just sit for a moment. Bring your attention into the body. The sensations. Like you can feel the sense of the space of the body. And notice any place where you have sensations. And just welcome those sensations as best you can. Just let them be here. And also welcome the space or the emptiness that those sensations happen in or on. Notice they're just happening in the space of the body. So also, as long as you're welcoming the sensations themselves, notice or welcome the space where they happen. Let yourself melt as best you can into that space. And again, notice the sensations. And then notice the space all around the sensations, the space that passes through the sensations, that space that those sensations happen in or on. And then just give yourself permission to just be and be and be. Allow yourself to be that awareness that can allow the sensations and the space. That awareness that can just allow everything to be and to be and to be. And just notice what it is, what it feels like to just allow yourself to be without wanting to fix or change anything, just for now. And then from this sense of awareness, let's just one more time notice the sensations and the space that they happen in or on. And you might notice now from doing that a few times that you have a bigger sense of space, relaxation. So anytime, if you get a headache or pain in your tummy, if you just, instead of trying to medicate it or just not feel it, if you just welcome, say yes to the sensations. And also yes to the space that those sensations are happening in. You'll notice everything tends to calm down. It takes a little bit of practice, but it's so worth it. So lovely to have your company. Thank you for sharing in this evening's practice, being here. And I look forward to seeing you soon, maybe tomorrow for the 12 o'clock or next week. Anyway, whenever. Blessings to you from my heart to your heart. Let's just give each other a little squeeze. Imagine you're squeezing the person on the right and squeezing the person on the left. And then you're going to give their back a little rub, little big huggledy-muggledy. Feel that sense of hugging all of us in this practice. Let that feeling of a warm hug spread around the group. Let's just take this warm energy with us into our evening and have fun. Spread the love. Bye for now.